in San Diego, that's where you would find her, and you know why?
Why?
Because it's the last place you would expect somebody named San Diego
To be in San Diego.
It's the perfect crime.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pro Wrestling Throwdown for the week of, what day is it? April something.
It's Sunday, but you ain't seeing
April 26th, 2026. I'm Caleb Black. This is Luke the Big Dog Williams, along with our in-studio editor, Big Bad John. We've also got our two in-ring correspondences, Sweet Tea and the Professional, all in the house today. And we are talking about wrestling. We got to cover WrestleMania.
We got some stuff to cover. Yeah.
We got to cover some big news that popped out of TKO in the WWE yesterday. And
some that happened the day before that.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
So, let's get into it.
Top story.
Whoa.
I'm not. Hold on. Now, I've been 3 months. I have not been. I do the asking, so it's weird for me.
Are you out of your cotton picking mind?
I typically strawberries. I pick strawberries, not cotton.
God.
No,
I'm Italian. We pick noodles.
Pick my ass. How's your Sunday?
It's fantastic.
Good.
It's a fantastic Sunday. Big win.
Not
Not for a lot of people.
You're not pretty enough to jump on my gun.
We had another Black Saturday, apparently.
We did, indeed, but we're going to talk about that here on the show in just a little while. Big Bad John, how's your Sunday, sir?
It's going well. Thank you.
You know what, John?
Yeah.
You're welcome, and thank you. Sweet Tea, how's your day? How's your Sunday?
It's another damn day.
Well, fuck, all right. I'm sorry I blew up.
Sorry, I come off like that. I apologize.
I apologize.
I must have done something wrong. I apologize.
All right, Professional, how's your Sunday, darling?
That's going, honey.
All right, well, let's now.
Hey, KB.
Yo.
How's your Sunday?
Nobody ever asked me. No, it's going great. You know, we're talking wrestling. We got a lot of work to do.
Are you still? Are you? How is the said backside virginity still 100%?
Still intact.
Still 100%?
Still intact. Bold of you to
Well, I gave them all a heads up while you were in there, and I kept telling them that it was still at 100% holding.
Hey,
I just wanted to make sure.
Speaking of to publicly address it, I'm sure we've actually talked about it on the show. I didn't know. I did in fact spend.
We didn't talk a lot about it.
Right.
I talked a whole lot about it.
I did spend 90 days in county jail. It was fucking miserable. I'm happy to be home. I'm nominally sober, which is great. So. Don't ever drink and drive is my fucking recommendation.
100%.
Times.
No, a bunch of times. A whole lot of them. All right, Big Bad John.
Not a whole lot of
Save
times, a whole lot of them in a certain amount of time.
Yes.
All right, we're going to kick it off. Van Hammer passes away. Van Hammer, known through the 80s.
Yeah.
And then, of course, one of the predominant members of Raven's Flock.
The Flock, baby. What a faction.
Also, part of the Misfits.
Yes,
a lot of people don't give him credit for that.
Misfits.
Did not know how to play the guitar.
Did he make it to the TNA iteration of the Misfits in the early days of TNA? No, I didn't think he did.
No, Van Hammer was actually in his 40s, almost 50s by the time that happened.
Yeah.
I didn't know that the extent of Van Hammer's career before Raven's Flock until I went and I read something on him. He was in one of the things I watch wrestlers that, Where Are They Now?
Yeah.
And he was one of them. I didn't know he was like, he'd been in the wrestling business since early 80s.
Some odd 20 years.
And it took him that long to get the Van Hammer persona. Cactus Jack always talks about it, the Van Hammer method. If you can't play a guitar, don't carry it to the ring. If you can't carry a bullwhip, and you can't crack it, then you can't take it to the ring. Because if you can't crack it, then you have no business carrying it.
Exactly.
He said that about Van Hammer and the guitar. And then what did Jeff Jarrett do? He learned how to play 7 songs on the guitar so that if he was ever asked to play, he knew something he could play.
I think they were all like George Jones songs, weren't they? They were country songs.
And Zeppelin. I believe he played
Zeppelin?
Stairway.
I thought it was
as well, but I believe Radford taught him how to do that.
Remember him and B.G. James had a song.
The Roadie.
The Roadie.
At the time.
Yeah, at the time. All right, well, Van Hammer, rest in peace, sir. Our condolences from the show to you and your family and your loved ones.
There is a couple more memorums throughout the show, but I didn't want to weigh down the beginning of the show.
Absolutely, and with that being said, Big Bad John, take us on over to story number 2.
Crowbar on Tatum Paxley and Shiloh Hill's tribute to him and Daphne. This was a stand and deliver, as you could see from the outfits. It was their nod to Crowbar. Crowbar says, it made him smile quite a bit, and that Daphne would be flattered. And I agree. I think
Yeah.
she would think that was awesome.
What a sweetheart.
Tatum Paxley and Shiloh Hill, class acts. Super cool to do that.
Yeah.
Go ahead and hit us with the next one. I just thought that was kind of cool.
That's great.
All right, we're going to get into some of the Hulk Hogan, some of the WrestleMania access stuff that I thought was really cool. Of course, this being the Immortal moment, those are the tights, knee pads, and boots that did not take actual place in them at WrestleMania because those were sold by his cunt of an ex-wife and her boyfriend at the time.
That's true.
But that is a worn outfit around that time.
Yeah.
Of course, Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan getting the Body Slam Award this year for the Immortal moment was well past due. Probably should have been the first one they put in.
I have so many thoughts about that. You know what? Big Bad John, may I please?
Sure, go for
Look,
it.
this is not to knock Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant's moment at WrestleMania, right? Because we all understand that's the most iconic moment, and that pretty much set the stage for wrestling to be what it is today.
100%.
So you can't take that away. But what I can take away is this notion that nobody had ever power slammed or body slammed Andre the Giant before.
We talked about this last week.
We talked about it
week before
independently.
last.
We didn't talk about it on the show. The biggest one and the obvious one that I take the most exception with is Harley Race. Because Harley Race damn sure body slammed Andre the Giant before Hogan
Stan
did.
Hansen.
Stan Hansen, Antonio Inoki.
Kamala.
Yeah. I mean, so many other people body slammed Andre. And again,
And did it better. But
the other part to that is like, were they on the grandest stage of them all? Did they have that much,
no.
that much interaction? Did people see it? Obviously not. But again, with the WWE's whitewashing of pro wrestling history, just so you at home know, no, Hulk Hogan is not the first one to have done it. He's not the only one to have done it. It happened several times before him.
Numerous people.
So. That fucking, strong
Well,
here.
you have to sell the one that, like they say in Hogan's documentary in the commercial.
Yeah.
That I watched bits and I pretty much watched the whole documentary WrestleMania week because that's all it showed us during the commercial breaks. Hogan got 47 minutes of airtime through 2 nights.
Yeah,
he was a featured star.
Which means that meme that was going around that says, whenever it was, news reports indicate that
They
Hulk
were
Hogan
very,
won't be
very
making,
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
Come
very
on,
wrong.
man.
But he says every time every time Hulk Hogan would talk about Andre, he got heavier and got taller.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean...
By the time it was done, Andre was 10 feet tall and 800 pounds.
Yeah, pretty well. He was 9 foot tall and well over 900 pounds,
Yeah,
or some shit
ridiculous.
like that, which was dumb.
Just geometrically,
He never got
can't
that
even
big.
survive or move as a person.
Yokozuna was
Heavier than Andre.
heavier than Andre was.
Yeah.
It's just Andre was
Big Show was certainly heavier
dispersed
than Andre.
the right way.
Right.
Well, I mean, not the right way, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Go ahead and this with the next one, though. Cool to see on the red carpet. Here is the Lucha Libre Triple A section. I'm getting used
Call
to
it
saying
Triple
that. Section at WWE World.
Yeah.
A lot of action figure announcements, a lot of comic book TV announcements. Pretty cool. You did want to say something about AAA. What were we talking about?
Oh, so right before we went live, obviously we didn't have a slide prepared. There was a post made by the lady who's the former sitting chair of AAA, where the WWE is now looking to put a general manager character involved in AAA. So we wanted to make a discussion about who the most appropriate person to be the GM. And obviously, your immediate response was Rey Mysterio.
I figure once he's done.
Once he's done, but let's consider, Rey still being in ring.
I could think of one person.
Yeah, who would be some viable replacements to be the GM? And I've got a couple in mind, actually.
Well, I wasn't going to say the one you said.
Yeah.
Which was
Chavo. Yeah.
I was actually going to point out, I just got thinking about it, William Regal. He's now official and can be on TV and can be on screen and would uphold the standards of the tradition of AAA wrestling.
Regal doesn't speak any Spanish, though. You need somebody who can speak both Spanish and English.
Mondo Alejandro Estrada.
Armando Alejandro Estrada. That's a deep cut.
Well, the WWE contacted him for the video game.
Yeah.
Because he's in the video game as Umaga's
Umaga.
manager. They signed him at one point, just like Don. Is it Curio? What did they? It wasn't Cuerno in Lucha. That Don
Diego.
Curio, the main dude in Lucha Underground, the bad guy. He would be cool if you could get him away from.
He'd be a lot of fun. I was thinking too, like Blue Demon Jr.
Ooh, Blue Demon, yeah. Well, if you could get him to retire.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, he's still out there throwing it down.
Yeah, still holding out. That's one thing about luchadors and Japanese wrestlers. They just never quit. They don't age the same way American wrestlers do. Of course, there's probably a little less cocaine use. But
well, WWE wrestlers don't throw bricks at each other's heads yet.
Yeah, give it time. Well, but yeah, so let's see who, we'll keep covering that. We'll find out who's going to be the new GM of AAA.
Undertaker would be cool. Just have Undertaker come out.
No, it can't be the Undertaker. It's got to be somebody who speaks.
It's Sting.
Lita
would be cool.
Lita could be.
Or she'd be sleeping with half the locker room.
What's wrong with that?
Well, I mean, as long as she's not doing it, cheating on her, partner at the time, then I guess it's okay.
Whatever.
Correct.
You could ask Matt, I guess, for his permission, or CM Punk, or Jeff Hardy, or Batista,
As long as there's
or
Edge.
Vince McMahon, Edge. Christian had some. Allegedly, these are all allegedly, so we don't get in trouble. Go ahead, hit us with the next one. Why I'm going to stop while we're ahead. All right.
Good call.
I would have taken some.
We talked about this last week.
Yeah.
The ESPN.
Oh yeah.
Andreas Hale not being able to cover WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Had his credentials taken.
WWE didn't approve or
told
canceled
everyone
his
to
credentials or
just
didn't
ask WWE.
Yeah.
Why I'm not allowed.
Well.
Said neither I nor ESPN have been told why.
Well,
But we know the answer now.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and hit it with the next one, Johnny. R-Truth said, because you a bitch-ass ninja emoji.
Yep.
That's why I said it. Or I said it. I said what I want. Something like that at the end there.
I said what I said.
I said what I said.
Well, I mean, he'd been pretty vocal about the WWE's product, which I think we all are. But when you work for the broadcasting entity that is the parent company to the broadcaster anyway, you really, to cover those events, it would be the same thing for Pat McAfee to go on his show and dog talk the NFL and then be like, oh, I don't know why they're not going to let me go to any more games.
That's what I was just about to say. It's like,
you know what I mean?
It's like you dogging football and then being pissed that ESPN
right.
and them aren't allowed to cover the Super Bowl.
Now, I'm not saying you're not allowed to have an opinion in a professional capacity.
You're a writer, right?
But you have to toe the company line, too.
Right? You're a writer.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. I agree. I
right
think
from home like everybody else.
I think it's interesting that ESPN wasn't in the room for WrestleMania. But,
well, the whole...
all of the pro wrestling worked outlets were there. So maybe it really was WWE just protecting its business and not allowing, the sports broadcasters to get involved with pro wrestling.
Especially WrestleMania.
Yeah. You don't need more bad
You
press
want
than
us
already
to put WrestleMania for free for the first hour each night on your networks, but you want your writer to talk shit about it.
Right.
He ain't welcome.
And
Period. Tell him watch from home like everybody else. I'm not going to pay $1,500 for you to sit.
Right.
More than that, for you to sit in a seat and then tell me how shitty of a job we did after we footed your fucking...
Right.
However much those
We're
tickets
legitimately
were.
giving you content in which you can report on.
Seats that the actual fans could have had.
Right. Yeah. No, so I can understand why they wouldn't want ESPN in the room the same way.
Heck yeah. We gave you WrestleMania. Leave us alone.
Yeah. Agreed. Big Bad John, keep it rolling. Rolling. Breaking. Paige has re-signed with the WWE. We saw her re-debut last week as a tag team partner to Brie Bella
winning the World Tag Team
World
Championships.
Tag Team Championships. So she had an interesting thing to say about her return. She had to do two things per Nick Khan, was get a drug test and get her neck looked at.
Yep. Both come back
Yeah, she
perfectly
doesn't
fine.
do drugs, and her neck's fine. And
Her neck was fine before they let her go the first time.
Yes, but they wouldn't medically clear it.
Yeah.
The WWE doctor wouldn't medically
Daniel Bryan showed him how to get around that.
Yeah. So welcome back, Paige. I hope that you get a second solid run here in the WWE.
You're not the only one,
Yeah.
actually. Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. Go wide for it. Here, read that.
That's awful.
Read it.
Xavier Woods, when he found out his old friend Paige was returning to the WWE. That's terrible.
Hey, come on, man.
That's awful.
He's on Page.
Where's
We're
the other
on
guy?
Page. We're all there
They're
for
all on
him.
the same page.
Brad Maddox might never get his job back because he's the one that leaked the shit. I'm sure Xavier Woods would like to slap him in his fucking nuts for it.
Yeah.
I mean, you ruined a good thing.
Man, why you gotta mess this up for everybody?
Why you guys to be fucking with my white homies pie? Hit us with the next one, please. Love that movie. So, Big Damo, otherwise known as Killian Dane, otherwise known as Mr. Nikki Cross.
Yes.
Just signed a major deal with MLW.
Nice. Well,
WrestleMania signature. Yeah, we'll get into that. I was about to say it's a good thing he got signed somewhere.
Yeah.
Hit us with the next one, please.
We'll talk about it.
Killian Dane, this was a memorial. Darrell Sheets.
The guy from Pawn Stars.
Storage Wars.
Or Storage Wars. That's right. One of those A&E TV shows.
Single GSW.
Yeah.
In a unaliving incident, Darrell Sheets passed away. I guess you could say passed away. That would be the proper term for that.
Moved on.
Shed his mortal coil.
Yeah.
This past weekend. That show has a lot of death around it.
Yeah.
The girl and the dude who ran it is married. One of them was found dead with a needle in their arm.
Oh no.
I want to say it was the guy, and the girl went to prison.
Golly.
So there's a lot of what's his face guy that used to go, yep.
Yeah, that guy. Whatever.
Massive stroke and shit. He's not even on TV anymore.
That's insane.
Yeah, a lot of people from that show. He lost everything. Darrell did.
Yeah.
Lungs started going, breathing problems, heart problems. He just decided to punch his ticket early.
Well, I surely hate to hear the passing of anybody, especially somebody. Storage Wars, like those A&E TV shows, at least for us, I think, communally and locally, that's like the lifeblood of your grandparents and like the older people.
Dude, I love
around
those
you.
shows, man. American Pickers.
And now that
as
we've aged, you know, I want like it's just something synonymous with growing up. So rest in peace, Darrell.
It's they are to us what Bob Vila and shit was, and Bob Ross was to our parents.
Yeah.
This old house and shit like that. It'll live on, though. I mean, it's a shame.
Yeah, my parents loved watching this show.
Yeah, my dad's big fan. Especially Pickers, when that one dude died, the shorter one from Pickers, he had a bad battle with cancer.
Yeah.
Go ahead and hit with the next one. Rest in peace, Darrell Sheets. The Hulk Hogan statue.
Yeah.
Was released at WWE World. Nick and of course Jimmy Hart along with Triple H.
Right.
You know, just amazing. Sometimes you live long enough to become the one thing that you hate. In Hulk Hogan's case, person of color.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, he's on one today.
Think about it. Think about
I
it.
cannot with you today.
Think about
Go
it.
to the next one, Big
Think about it. Just think about it.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's a thinker.
Why are you why are you the way you are?
You did this to me.
He's not wrong.
Speaking of Hall of Fame disasters, this is Gunner, which is the son of Sid.
Gunner Vicious.
Saying last night's so-called Hall of Fame induction for my father was straight up disappointing and disrespectful as hell.
Yeah.
They flashed him, not even with lights on him, for 5 seconds during the middle of someone else's speech.
That's so unfair.
That is all they got. He said that he showed up, and they went ahead and did Mania on the stage for his brother, who is slow.
Yeah.
And he is too, you know, but they wanted to honor their father, and
Sure.
he said, Dad, regardless of them trying to bury you yet again, he said, I got your ring, and that's all that matters.
People don't understand how, like,
good Sid was.
Sid was. As long as it wasn't softball season, Sid Vicious was wrestling.
Or you didn't need to cut paper airplanes or anything like that.
And it's always funny.
Well, here's the deal. He helped put Michaels over.
Helped put Michaels over. Helped put Nash over.
Goldberg.
Helped put Goldberg over. He made stars. Heath Slater caught a powerbomb near the end.
I was there for it.
And the other thing about Sid Vicious is that the wrestling business to him wasn't his life and his lifestyle. He loved to play softball and he loved to be around his kids.
Well, and after he broke that vicious break on TV,
Yeah,
that I liken to the Joe Theismann incident
of
being one of the most vicious fucking things I've ever seen.
That
on
is
TV.
one of the most notorious botches.
That and that basketball player,
Like-
his whole fucking leg exploded on him in that one game.
Yeah.
But it was vicious. But yeah, Sid Vicious was the Millennium Man.
He was
He
fantastic.
carried WCW for the last 2 years.
He didn't have to do anything other than be big and be a heel. They would try to turn him face. Vince
He went to
offered to turn him
ECW?
face all the time. And Sid would be like, well, fuck, Vince, I think I'd rather just be a big nasty heel.
Well, not
Perfect
only that,
guy
but
for
as a
it.
bad guy, he didn't have to cut promos. He
No.
was terrible at cutting
All he's
fucking
got to do is
promos.
come out, throw a big boot, hit a powerbomb, get
Choke
paid.
slam, powerbomb, over.
Yeah, get paid.
Sid Vicious, Justice, Psycho, whatever you want to call
Well, Psycho Sid deserves justice. How about that?
it. He deserved a main level
give us a
induction.
real induction, you cowards!
The reason I don't understand that is
You charlatans!
the legacy wing is usually for somebody who come from a wrestling family. Sid was the start of his wrestling family. Why did he go into the legacy wing?
I don't know.
Usually the legacy wing is for people that weren't actually in WWE.
Or
they
are
actually-
dead.
Yeah, like.
Well, he's passed on.
He was a WWF
He should
champion.
have got a normal introduction.
He absolutely
Yeah.
should have. I agree with that.
He was the foil for Hogan for years.
Yeah.
Just like Luna Vachon should have gotten a normal introduction.
Agreed.
100%
completely.
agreed. Bad News Brown deserved to get more than a legacy if you ask
Oh, I
me.
mean, there are going to be a lot of guys we could say that.
Also,
aren't gonna
I'm
get
not
the flowers
exactly
they
a big
deserve.
fan of the fact that they didn't induct Crush as Demolition. They just did Axe and Smash.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to go in on his own volition as Crush,
I would.
but he should have went in with Demolition.
Agreed.
Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. Speaking of the Hall of Fame, Kevin Nash rips WWE Hall of Fame catering. Not a stitch of food for the talent available. That is after SmackDown, late night for that around 12 a.m. they started. Not a stitch of food is unacceptable.
100%. Look, the WWE's always offered some sort of catering program, except for like when Vince was taking the water coolers out back in the 90s.
Yeah.
But the catering now has always been, it's a factor to, one, make sure that everybody who's traveling can fucking eat. You're working late tapings, you got to eat, and not just for the talent.
Well, I mean, the Hall of Fame, you're there with your families. There should be dinners.
Right.
Which they used to do a dinner.
Yeah.
It used to be a
It
dinner.
used to be a dinner, but I don't know, man. They're cutting the budget in weird spots. They're not taking
The
care
Kill
of the talent.
Tony WrestleMania, though.
Yeah.
They dropped on Netflix. Actually,
That's
pretty
awesome.
fucking decent.
I haven't watched it yet.
Undertaker was on the panel.
That's great.
Yeah. Jey Uso tried comedy. Nia Jax tried comedy.
This was Nia's second year.
Second year in a row, she did the roast last year that they
Well, that's
didn't show. Pretty good. It was pretty decent.
I'll have to give it a watch. We can
But
review it
anyway,
next week.
Kevin Nash, 100% correct.
Feed the boys.
Feed everyone. You have the money. Knock it off.
Knock it off.
Quit it.
Good.
Hit us with the next one, please. Danhausen. There are fans calling my wife's friends stalkers for commenting on the photos of us and arguing with her about what her ethnicity is. You don't know me. You don't know us. Stop being weird. Perfect answer. Perfect.
Once again, wrestling fans have found a way to overstep, overreach, and
You saw
otherwise
CM
annoy.
Punk slap that dude's
the
phone,
talent.
didn't you?
Yes.
What the hell does her ethnicity have to do with anything? She's beautiful.
These
Who
fucking-
gives a
These
shit?
fucking people think
You know what I mean?
like they think that they have to. They're lunatic. Look, we do a wrestling show, right? We're clearly wrestling fans.
We're also characters.
We don't do weird shit. Stop fucking hounding people at airports. Stop showing up to their fucking houses. Leave
Yeah,
their spouses alone.
Told him.
Stop doing weird shit, man.
Yeah,
You
knock
guys
the
are
fuck off,
fucking
guys.
nerds.
First off, did you see that
Watch wrestling, get pussy.
dude tried to?
I want that shirt on the. I want that shirt on the shop.
Watch wrestling, eat pussy.
And take watch wrestling, take a shower, get pussy.
in that order.
In that fucking order. No, take a shower first. You
First,
unwashed
and then
fucking nerds.
you get
God
pussy,
damn
and then
it.
you can watch wrestling.
Stop doing weird shit, man.
Yeah, stop it. Quit putting your
We
fingers in
live-
places.
We live like an hour away from Randy Orton. I know where his fucking house is. I know his family because some of his family's over on our side of the water. I don't go to Randy Orton's house. You fucking dinglebats.
Triple H did once.
He did once. It wasn't his wife.
He busted the fucking windows out with
And
a
that-
sledgehammer.
they
It was
had
on
to-
national television.
Didn't they
I
have to
watched it.
pipe in that screen for her? Right?
Yeah, because she was
Because she
really
was an
terrible.
actress,
She
yeah,
was
she was
also
awful.
drunk as fuck.
She was his real wife.
But I mean, Orton was grabbing butts and smoking blunts. So I mean,
Grabbing butts and smoking blunts.
also needs to be on the.
Also, put that on my shirt.
Also needs to be on the website. No, quit it, guys. Hit us with the next one, please.
Quit.
Oh, speaking of Danhausen,
God damn it.
Danhausen has now been added to the Fanatic series things in New York City. They do the Fanatic series.
Uh-huh.
They bring everybody in for most requested. Also, the reason being is because he not only outsold everyone in the WrestleMania 42 arena that night.
Yeah.
He outsold everyone WrestleMania week as the #1 selling moneymaker for WWE, and Fanatics wants of their fucking piece.
Okay.
Is what this is. He showed up on ESPN and cursed Stephen Smith. Told him that the Bills were cursed, and until he unlifted the curse, they would never win a game. Oh, yeah, dude. It's been sick. Dude's been fucking everywhere, and it's so good to see somebody who went from the bottom
To the top.
to the top.
And as critical as I am, I've always said this too, that he does it for the right reasons. His motivations is getting paid.
Yeah. Also,
And,
he has 2 babies at home.
Yeah, and now
You know.
the motherfucker's getting fat paid. So
Fat paid.
good for you.
Quarterly, he said.
Danhausen.
They asked him if he had seen any of his checks. He goes, no, they come out quarterly. So, which I'm not real happy about. That's okay. Hit us with the next one. A little bit more about Danhausen. I thought this was a sick picture.
That is great.
Of course, Finn Balor becoming the Demon at WrestleMania again, which was sick.
Yeah.
Love the red and blue eyes. I love seeing Finn Balor back doing with the lights and shit. That's the Finn Balor that should have never left. He should have rode the Demon and that Finn Balor the whole time he was in Judgment Day.
Agreed.
Go ahead, is with the next one. Jey Uso in a confrontation with rapper Cameron.
Oh yeah.
Cameron and Mace from the old Bad Boy.
Yeah.
Do a podcast. He was on there. Dude started to insult Jey Uso by saying the bloodline was overrated.
Mm-hmm.
Said that out of the bloodline, he was the worst member of all of them. He was the less talented. This, that, and the other, to the point where Jey Uso reached across the table and put his hands on Cameron around the throat.
Right.
Where several people had to split up the whole thing, to which they reference on Raw. Roman Reigns is like, hey, I now the bloodline's back. You can't just go around putting your fucking hands on people who are beneath you and shit like that and stuff. So, but evidently,
It's a fun little bit.
dude fucked around and found out that you don't. First off, you don't say that to a wrestler. Second off, you damn sure don't make sure that it's not a Samoan.
Also,
why would you disrespect someone like that?
how could you possibly
Well-
say that Jey Uso's the worst member of the bloodline
Everybody
when
know.
Solo Sikoa exists?
Well, I was gonna say Nia Jax, but
She's not a member of the bloodline.
she should be.
She
Hit
should
us
be.
with the
She's
next
not.
one, please. Here we go. Speaking of trash,
I don't.
Darby Allin, new AEW World Champion.
It's great.
Yeah.
He is one of the 4 pillars of AEW. He worked up to his title run. He's getting a ton of national recognition because for his climb to Everest, and he beat MJF 1, 2, 3 in the ring clean.
See-
Congratulations, Darby Allin. And news.
Well, see, but the thing.
That being said, you are still a piece of shit human being.
Well, here's the deal. People complain about people Danhausen size and shit winning world titles, and Darby Allin's smaller than all.
No. Let them complain, but it's all about how you work your size. It's all about how your opponent
I've
works
never
your
been
size.
a Darby Allin fan. I don't.
No, you
know
haven't,
what
and
it is.
I can.
I think maybe it's the fact that people try to compare him to Foley, and there's no comparison there.
No, I think Darby Allin is his own entity anyway.
I think if you're going to compare Darby Allin, you need to compare Darby Allin to more of a Jeff Hardy as in a train wreck. It's all a fucking train wreck.
Well, I don't disagree with that either, but I think too, Darby has the market right now for the mainstream because he's really. We see guys do stunts in the WWE. That's true. We see guys do some crazy shit, but Darby Allin right now is the only real mainstream daredevil.
I understand that, but do you put the company and shit on somebody who does those kinds of moves that could be taken out at any moment?
WWE did with Jeff Hardy, Mick Foley.
Yeah, and look at the result.
I mean, I don't disagree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you were going to put the company on him, and next week on Collision, he does one of those coffin drops and breaks his fucking back or his neck,
Then he went out.
then
and
you're
ripped.
fucked.
No, I mean I agree, but I don't.
Especially, I don't agree. I think it's mostly I don't agree the way they did MJF.
I mean MJF
I didn't like it.
held the belt for a little while.
If you were going to do that, you might as well just gave it to Kenny Omega.
He got beat by a top babyface in the company on TV, which is where you want your heel to lose. If it's gonna happen in the main
Give it to
event.
Jungle Boy. I'd much rather see Jungle
Fuck
Boy.
Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
He's one of them other pillars that you were talking
I
about.
could give a hot fuck about Jungle
They can't
Jack.
do Ricky Starks. We'll talk about that here in a minute.
Well, he wasn't a 4 pillar anyway.
Well, he was close.
It was him, Allen, MJF, and Daniel Garcia.
Oh, yes. Daniel Garcia still around?
Yeah, he's part of the. He's part of that group with Moxley.
Oh, is he part of the Death Riders?
Death Riders. That's
Shows you how long it's been since. Hit us with the next one, please. Lockdown announced the return of Lockdown in TNA.
I don't fucking think you people understand. Look,
See, I was explaining this and pointing out earlier
I don't think
that this is an all cage match pay-per-view,
you fucking people get how cool this is.
and it's in Chicago. Now, here's the thing. Please, look at me. I'm begging you. Please give me six
sides of steel, baby.
Please give me at least a Lockdown in the 6 sides of steel, or a King of the Mountain, or whatever.
No,
you want to do.
lethal lockdown.
That's fine. Whatever you want to do, give it to me.
If you're gonna do Lockdown, you gotta do Lockdown right. For those of you that aren't aware, yes, the Lockdown was my favorite TNA.
The only reason I threw this into this
Lockdown
lineup was
not only is my favorite TNA pay-per-view, but they're my absolute favorite steel cage match, which is
Abyss and AJ Styles
at Lockdown, right? So the original concept was that they were only going to have, it was going to be called Lockdown and feature 2 steel cage matches for the first pay-per-view, for the first pitch of the pay-per-view, rather. Jeff Jarrett, his dad, and some other wrestlers were talking about it, and the idea was that, oh, you could get away with 2 steel cage matches in one night. This is way before WWE was doing like Hell in a Cell pay-per-views where they had it every night.
Yeah, Hell in a Cell was still acquired match.
And
it was still a special match.
There'd only been one Elimination Chamber match in the WWE up till this point. So it was still super, super innovative. So halfway through, while they're booking this card, they start throwing it around, and they're like, oh, this match could take place in the cage, this match, and eventually Jeff Jarrett just got fed up and said, God damn, put them all in the fucking cage. I want to go home.
Well, it was also one of those things that made more sense.
Yeah.
Why tear the cage down when you can have every match contested in a steel cage?
While you're throwing the tail of the tape, you can reinforce the cage
because
and change and tighten
my
the ropes.
favorite cage match was the first cage match in TNA, and it was Triple X versus America's Most Wanted. And it was when fucking Elix Skipper did the catwalk into the Hurricanrana from the top of it. That's when the cage was... cage they were doing
which made the TNA reel for years.
It was
the opening reel.
The
catwalk.
Cross the line
and
all that. We have the meats. Hit us with the next one. But Lockdown returns Chicago in August. These are some of the tweets that have been put out from Lucha Underground. One of them saying soon. Go ahead and hit us with the next one. This was the announcement that I saw where it asked if you wanted more.
Right.
And then it says soon Lucha Underground teases return. It is, in fact, as you clarified for me and double spot checked.
Yeah.
It is not owned by WWE. It is owned by a different company, correct?
So they had 4 separate owners, right? AAA was the 51% majority shareholder. So there is still some debate on whether or not the WWE gets some of the library. But from the report that we read today that Sweet Tea hunted down and all the financial information, MGM and that other partner with MGM, something Venue Studios or something like that.
Yeah, they said a few people, but the main one was MGM.
Yeah, MGM, who's a proxy partner with Amazon Prime.
Do you think maybe they'll go to AMC Plus? Or not AMC Plus, MGM Plus? They have their own streaming service.
They do. My thing about that, though, is I don't know that AMC, because MGM is AMC's parent company.
And maybe Prime would pick it up?
I sort of say, I would think Prime would be the better option because, number one, Prime has a stake in Tubi.
Yeah.
And MGM, they don't want competition for TNA. They're already banking money for TNA.
I thought it was AMC that had...
AMC, but MGM is AMC's parent company.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Sort of like how NBC owns USA.
Like Turner Classic Movies and American Classic Movies are now one thing in MGM.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So they're both owned now by...
AMC.
Yeah. Okay.
Or MGM owns AMC, whichever. Yeah, MGM's the parent company to AMC.
Okay. I knew that there was something there.
Yeah. So I don't know that they would want to breed more competition for TNA internally. But Amazon Prime, look, we've been saying that, because we called it whenever the Netflix deal got made, that there was going to be other streaming sources that would get involved. And remember, Tubi... They
were all waiting to see how it went over.
Tubi, once upon a time, had Lucha Underground.
They also had Impact every week.
Yeah. So, Pluto has Impact.
Oh, AEW Plus shut down.
Oh, I didn't know that.
At the end of that, they will get all of the library till the end of the month, and then it is gone. So AMC or AEW, I'm gonna guess, is gonna move their whole library to HBO Max.
Well, good.
Which is what I would do. It's the smartest decision
Yeah.
to make if it's not going to be on. If you're not going to do the streaming service anymore, because people don't want to pay to see
Right.
HBO Max to see the live shows or cable, and then have to get another one. Why not just put it all on HBO?
I agree. When it comes to this, though, I was thinking too. Amazon Prime has such a wider international reach, obviously.
Yeah.
That it would be a non-competitor for the WWE on Netflix. Everyone streams Amazon Prime anyway. Amazon Prime, if they're getting into the wrestling game and holding on to Lucha Underground, they could throw some money at it and do some cool shit with it.
Well,
Or
they're doing American Gladiators right now as
Yeah.
kind of a test run.
Or it might just end up being the library. We don't know.
Yeah.
But it's fun to speculate about, and as the story evolves, we'll absolutely make sure that we talk about it here.
But this is the closest to a return of Lucha Underground that we've gotten so far.
I've talked about it numerous times on the show. Lucha Underground was bar none my favorite wrestling program.
It was the best
Mine
mixture
too.
of drama and
It was a fucking Telemundo soap opera around pro wrestling.
that
Around
mixed so
good
well.
Pro
Yeah.
wrestling.
That
And
was-
when you knew that's what it was, that was
Yeah.
the selling point.
And that's the thing. It's like you watch the WWE and you know it's hokey, right? Because it gives you that feeling of hokiness. Whereas you watch Telemundo and it felt like you were watching part TV show, part wrestling show.
They leaned in where
Yeah.
WWE refuses
and
to lean
it
in.
makes it so fucking good. And
Which is why
entertaining that way.
Triple A has gotten better, because The Undertaker knows that.
Mm-hmm.
It's only up from here, guys.
Yeah.
We said this when NWA was working a deal and when NXT went to the CW.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, it's coming, and it's going to be special.
The only thing, unless they're partnering, because they also could be partnering with AEW,
Or Freddie Prinze.
could be somewhere in there. My only thing would be is if they bring it back. I don't know what AEW's contract deals look like or whatever, but you have to get Ricochet back. You have to bring back Prince Puma.
Only
was-
if he comes back
As Prince Puma.
Yeah.
Because him and Johnny Nitro
Were the heart and soul.
were the heart and fucking
and Penta.
soul. Yeah, Penta, Ray Phoenix. I mean, I can say King Cuerno was my guy.
I love Cuerno.
fucking Slingshot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kill Switch.
Yeah.
Not Kill Switch.
Killshot.
Kill Shot.
Yeah.
Like there are so many fucking. You get Swerve. You know, funny thing about Lucha Underground, real quick.
Chelsea Green.
Swerve
Was
Strickland.
killer over there.
When the El Rey Network wasn't gonna let their contracted wrestlers for Lucha Underground out of their deals, like out of their whatever,
Uh-huh.
it was Swerve Strickland that paid the release fees
Yeah.
for all the talent. So cool for him.
Yeah.
But
for
I'm
real.
just saying, if you're gonna do it right. Get back, some if you can. Obviously, the WWE's gonna keep a tight leash on guys for AAA.
But here's the thing with all of that: a lot of those characters have masks, so you can put anybody under those hoods that you want to.
Just give me back Prince Puma. I don't care if it's one night.
Dog, I'd like to see Evilise. I'd like to see a lot of the original.
What about Sexy
characters.
Star?
Fuck
No.
that bitch.
No. she's
No.
banned.
Fuck that bitch.
Replace her with someone else.
Put Natty in the mask.
Fuck that bitch. Hey, bring back. You know what? Give it to Tessa Blanchard.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Put her in a mask. All right. Well, we will cover more Lucha Underground news as it evolves.
Which I hope is soon.
Be sure to hop on over and check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown. Follow us on X at ProWrestlingTD. You can send us an email at ProWrestlingThrowdown@gmail.com. You can follow us on TikTok at ProWrestlingThrowdown1. And you can check out streamlabs.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown, where you can access the
Merch store.
and over at the
Merch store.
you can buy our merch. Ladies,
Merch.
gentlemen, we have t-shirts, shoes, bags, backpacks, books, you name it, we got it. You
mama's
want it, you bought it, you
sweet
give us
ass.
money. We got that too, in 2 flavors. So yeah, come on over, check out the merch store, check out some of our swag, some of our stickers. All the money goes right back into the show. We don't take a dime of it. We really
Mexican
appreciate
chocolate.
your support. And yeah, check us out. Don't forget to like and subscribe all those pages. And if you're watching right now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down there. Help us get to 500 subscribers.
The like, comment, do all that fun stuff.
Like,
for us,
comment, share,
please.
tell your friends. Please check us out. Keep checking us out. Look out for another live broadcast coming soon. Go to the next story, Big Bad John.
All right. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal took place the Friday night before WrestleMania. Here's something that when the Battle Royal started, there was literally 2 people it could have been. There was, 3 people it could have been. Joe Hendry, who they eliminated early. Tala Tonga, the Roman's brother, the big guy. And Royce Keys.
Yeah.
And it came down to Royce Keys
Yep.
and Tala Tonga, and
Yep.
guess who won?
Tonga.
No. Royce Keys won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and then stood by the trophy like this,
That's perfect.
and it looked like the statue was made of him. Like, it was...
Yeah. That's perfect. Hey, you know
I
what?
hated the fact that it was so predictable and they didn't... It would have been good for me, and it would have been a great win if they would have promoted it.
Yeah.
But they literally, the week before, went, oh, yeah, by the way, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal is next week.
Yeah.
However, the last hour of Smackdown that this Battle Royal took place in was given commercial-free.
Yeah.
So the Battle Royal never went to commercial. So it was legitimately a 20-minute over-the-top rope Battle Royal. Had a lot of pratfalls, a lot of miscommunications, unfortunately. But Royce Keys, your Battle Royal winner, me and we were all talking about it, and I was like, who the fuck do you give it to before they announced who was in it? You know? And it's like, I couldn't think of anybody of Royce Keys once he was in there. I was
Jeff
like,
Cobb,
it's gotta
maybe?
be him. Jeff wasn't in it. The only member of the MFTs that were in it was the big dude. The rest of them wrestled the Wyatts earlier in the
That's
night.
right. That's right.
Which was also...
What about, what do they call Jeff Cobb over there?
J.C. Mateo.
JC Mateo, and then there's the other one. The,
Tamatonga, Tongaloa, and Tala Tonga.
no, Braun. Not Braun. Damn it, what is his name? The big guy.
Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed.
He's still on
He's
it,
still
right?
hurt.
Yeah.
I fucking love Bronson Reed.
Braun Breaker's back.
Yep, saw that. Good for him. All right, Big Bad John, roll it on, baby.
Not a sponsor, but that Prime is delicious.
Not a sponsor.
Stay away from any triple threat match involving Rhea Ripley or Io Sky, otherwise you'll end up pregnant as fuck.
Yep. Hey, we got more.
Luckily, both the times that they had that, you either had to work or was in jail. So,
True.
You didn't get pregnant. And I watched through glasses, which is what saved me.
Perfect. Hey, congratulations to the new mom. I believe Naomi had her baby.
Had her
Yes.
baby,
Yeah.
yes, healthy.
Congratulations. We got a new
Beautiful.
addition to the wrestling generation.
Another fucking Uso.
Man,
out there.
I tell you what. But think about it though. In 20 some odd years, Rollins' kids, Cody's
Roman's
kids,
kids.
Mox's kids, Roman's kids, fucking everybody.
Brody's boy.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a who's who of second generation and third generation superstars.
Yeah, gonna be an interesting future.
Yeah.
Go ahead and us with the next one. Congratulations to the mamas. This is Cody Rhodes' eye the day after WrestleMania.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's not that bad anymore, but that's how bad the swelling
I
got to where it
could
shut
not.
completely. What I love about it is that picture where it says rebuild was the very next morning in the gym.
Yeah.
That, my friends, is quarterback one,
That's right. QB1, baby.
QB1 shit right there.
Cody Rhodes is the man. He is the world champion. He is holding the WWE on his back. His match with Randy Orton was stellar.
It was everything it needed to be.
Agreed, completely. I saw a lot of criticism for it, and I guess people just don't understand the principles of professional wrestling.
It was more of a fight. It was supposed to be.
It was two guys who have history, who come from wrestling backgrounds.
Just speaking of that match, I didn't put a promo pic up. Did y'all hear about Jelly Roll?
What do you do?
Threatened some lady's life at a charity benefit shit. Told her he'd kill her and this, that, and the other. And it's got all kinds of bad publicity going on about him right now.
I hadn't heard anything like
So
that.
yeah, it's all over. I checked it on Yahoo and I checked it
Sure.
on other spots. Evidently, he's being accused of death threats at a charity event.
Let's hope not.
I hope not. I'd like to think that, you know, as nice of a guy as he
Well,
comes off.
I mean,
but
there could be mitigating
he was also a
circumstances, too.
former. He was also a former convict.
Yeah, but
I mean, the man served his time, and that's cool. But he had an anger problem then. Maybe it just,
or maybe the person.
or it's
said,
out of context.
Yeah, the person said something crazy to him about his wife or his
But
family.
that is
or,
that's the latest for him. I hope that doesn't fuck up the toy, the WWE big
Yeah.
rubber guy.
Yeah.
And he's got an action figure coming out with WWE, like he was going to be a recurring
Yeah.
thing, which I love. People can talk all the shit they want. Jelly Roll actually gets in there and does it.
Yeah.
So if you got a problem with it, you obviously aren't professional wrestling fans and you never watched WCW. Hit us. Shame on you. Hit us with the next one.
I've never watched it.
Never seen Brock Lesnar cry?
No, this one blew me away.
There's a lot of he said, she said going on right now.
Yeah.
Some people say that Brock Lesnar decided to retire right then and there so he didn't have to lose to Gunther. No one knew. Apparently, Paul Heyman didn't know. Triple H didn't know. If they did, they're saying they didn't.
That's why he threw the X up.
Yeah, so they would know it was real. Here's the thing. Number one, if Brock Lesnar wants to go home, he's just going to go home because you're not going to stop him.
No, well, I heard that the rumor is going on right now that
There's going to be a lawsuit for breach of contract.
No, they're going to bring This is all a plan, and they're going to bring Gunther out to say, Heyman, you owe me that favor. My favor is I want the Beast.
Yeah.
Bring him to me at SummerSlam, and that's when you'll get him and Gunther in Minnesota.
I don't know.
For the goodbye. It's just a way to get him off TV.
This feels like a really solid moment that if Brock is going to be done, though, he just put Obafemi over. Why would you have him?
Unless he feels like he's hurt himself.
Well, no.
And that, you know what I mean? But I mean, like, maybe he feels like that was enough.
Maybe he's made enough guys. Maybe he's done his job.
If he put over Obafemi and then comes back, it kind of kills him.
And that's my point. If you want to keep Obafemi established, you don't have him come back in 6 months just to lose to another guy.
They did the right thing with Oba the next night on Raw. Did you see it?
Yes.
Well, he come out and he's just like, "This is my kingdom now."
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, the Conqueror has arrived, and just dropped the microphone in the center of the ring, and the crowd went absolutely ape shit.
So don't detract from Obafemi's success at WrestleMania, because
no, and I hope it doesn't.
It's like this: when Brock beat the streak, right?
Yeah, wrong call. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't supposed to happen. Plain and simple. Believe what you want. It's not true. But it took all of the thunder away from Taker's match with Bray Wyatt the following year. Because
the streak's already over.
Then the streak's over, and it's like, okay, it's The Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt. That's wildly entertaining, but it's The Undertaker doesn't have a streak anymore. He already lost to Brock Lesnar. It chipped that off.
Which is why Bray Wyatt should have won that.
Bray Wyatt should have been the one to legitimately break the streak.
I agree.
And I believe that was the plan going forward. I will hold on to that till the end of my days.
Well, here's the
Taker
deal.
was supposed to kick out and didn't, and Bray Wyatt was supposed to be the guy.
Taker sold that on me that night. He come out right before Bray had passed away, and told him, "Enjoy it. This doesn't last long."
Forever. Yeah, it was supposed to be Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, that was the Undertaker's stamp of "You're the next guy. You're the dude."
And then here we are.
And then the Undertaker had to come back to
take him home.
Take him home.
Big Bad John, you know what to do with it.
I just thought this was neat. This is true. This Frenchie clocked 27 miles an hour, one of the fastest French bulldogs ever recorded.
That's insane.
27 miles an hour for a little bitty ball of wrinkly skin.
That is faster than I could ever even think about moving.
That's crazy, is it not? Especially for a French bulldog who are known to have breathing problems.
Yeah.
And shit.
Have you not seen how fast Winter gets?
That's my girl.
Oh, yeah.
Winter was my girl. She's my girlfriend.
You miss her, don't you?
I do miss her. I love that dog. The one Max called Frank.
Frank.
What's up, Frank?
Lily.
Love Lily.
I miss Lily.
But I thought that was cool. Just a little fun fact, kind of lighten the mood a little bit. Because I knew it would get kind of serious as we got further into the thing. So go ahead with the next one, John. Roman Reigns has now held every official championship since the introduction of the Universal and WWE heavyweight championship split. He has held every incarnation of the championships.
Yeah. He is the man.
Which is cool to really think about.
He sits at the head of the table for a reason. He's got a lot of longevity. I don't know how much longer he's got left, but already...
Well, you know, Backlash is him and Jacob Fatu now. That's going to be great.
Yeah, for the title, right?
Yeah,
plan.
For the world belt.
And Roman Reigns decided...
That was the other jump.
Yeah.
He jumped to Raw. Rey Mysterio jumped to SmackDown, I heard. Someone else jumped to Raw, too. Damn it.
Wait, Roman's on Raw now?
Roman's the world champion. That's a Raw title.
Oh, that's right.
And CM Punk's going to SmackDown.
Sorry, y'all. I've been off TV.
Yeah, and CM Punk's going to SmackDown.
Good. Perfect
to
place
battle with Cody.
To be Cody's buffer.
Yep.
Perfect place for him. Turn them both heel and let them talk.
I agree. Let him go.
Or turn Punk heel and let him talk.
Yep.
All right, Big Bad John.
Punk can get his win back next week. This is
Oh, here we go again.
Sean Ross Sapp.
Yeah.
Says the Berlin Eagles Club license has not been revoked. They just don't want to do wrestling now.
So I followed that rabbit hole a little bit. Apparently, yeah, somebody talked to the city attorney and another city official. Their license wasn't revoked. They just don't want to fuck with wrestling anymore.
So they told Lauderdale and the GCW booking committee that they got their license pulled, so they had to cancel the show, but really they was just bitching out.
Well,
and cost that dude all that money for somebody else's fucking mistake.
Bad business. Whatever wrestling shows you had booked, you should have kept.
Should have
not
honored.
Booked
Well,
any other
and
ones.
they fucked. I think it was AEW yesterday. No, this past weekend, because AEW was scheduled to do their last show at the Bourbon Eagles Club, and they cut off the internet, so they couldn't stream it.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know, man. I feel
There's
like,
a lot that's taking place.
I feel like
There's more under the
this
skin
situation is
than-
just because we're doing retractions every week. Where this stabbing happened, this stabbing didn't happen. This was the business. This was the company.
Cruel has been taken off of MLW TV.
Even
I think as a punishment.
the other part is that like because who was it? Was it Brett Lauderdale maybe today? Made a comment about it and was like the guy. No matter what, that guy still perpetrated the lie. He deserves to be whatever.
Yeah, it was Brett Lauderdale that said
Yeah.
that. Also, as much as I hate to say it, Mickey is just as guilty. A lot of them are
I
guilty.
don't
If
know
it's
how
all,
much-
if it was all work, they're all guilty.
I don't know how much of it was like buzz or whatever. Like maybe the guy thought there was a knife and everybody rolled with. I don't know.
Well, the thing that was said that the accounting that I got
Yeah.
Was that the dude had been staring Cruel down all night.
Sure.
He tried to get in his face during the entrance of the actual match. I've
Sure.
seen all this video
Yeah.
footage.
Dude's a mark though.
He gets in the guy's face. Cruel gives him the stare down. Eventually, the guy gets the fuck out of his way. Cruel goes to the ring.
Yeah.
Cruel never touched him. He got in the ring. Wrestling match is taking place. Wrestling match is over. Cruel has went to his table. As he's at this table, this guy who come up, I guess, before the whole show to his table, asked his wife how much the shirts were. She told him $25 a piece. He said they weren't worth the material that the shirts were printed on.
Yeah.
Was a dickhead anyway.
Yeah.
Well, he's staring Cruel down. Cruel's behind the autograph table where his shit is. And he said that he just kept looking over, and as he looked over, this dude's just staring at him. And Cruel finally, someone said, Cruel turned to him and was like, do you have a fucking problem? And when he said, do you have a fucking problem, that dude rushed him behind the table, and that's when the fight broke out.
I see.
But I don't know if somewhere within that dude went to reach in his pocket.
Yeah.
And someone yelled, holy shit, he's got a knife.
Yeah.
And that's when shit went south, and there might not have been a knife at all.
Yeah. I don't
But
know,
to
man.
cover their ass, someone said that there was a stabbing, so it didn't look like gang related activity.
Yeah, whatever.
Because up towards Chicago, they take that shit very seriously when
Yeah.
it comes to gang related.
Yeah,
Because that's what that
mob
could
action.
be. Mob action. That's what that could be considered.
It could be, but I don't know.
Within the realm of professional wrestling,
I
it's
think
a
at
gray
some
area,
point in time
but-
we're going to want to really sit this one down and go over all the details.
Yeah.
And just kind of figure out what people are saying versus what's true.
Well, like I
But-
said, I put this on here because the fact is that we had to retract that they did not lose their license.
Yeah, but now like
But now it's just really weird.
it's becoming a circus.
It's murky.
Ultimately,
It's very murky.
Yeah.
Of course, it is Illinois,
that's true.
and it is in Crook County.
That's true.
So, I mean, let's be real here.
You're right.
I mean, us down here in Southern Illinois, we don't exist in Crook County.
Nope.
Hit us with the next one, please. Unless it's tax season.
Yeah,
Today,
it's just like a mother.
this week marks the 12-year anniversary of the
Yeah.
passing of Connor the Crusher.
Connor the Crusher.
Connor the Crusher, the namesake of Connor's Cure,
Yeah.
and the greatest WWE wrestler, Hall of Famer of all time.
Damn right.
Connor passed away from a rare form of leukemia. Kid fought to the very end. He got to see WrestleMania. He got to live his dreams.
That's amazing.
He is in the Hall of Fame. I mean, more power to him. Connor's Cure helps children
Yeah.
of all colors, creeds, races. It didn't matter who you are. They help.
Yeah.
And whether you can say what you want about the WWE and you can say all that shit, one thing you can't say is that Stephanie McMahon doesn't care.
All right.
Because she has set up a lot of these things in
I
her
agree.
and Triple H's name.
Their charitable works alone. I mean, how many thousands of children through the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I mean, they school programs. The list goes on. Their donations to almost every notable and charitable cause mainstream that can help kids get healthy and fit and be overcome their illnesses and be okay while providing them an entertainment medium that they can relate to and characters they can relate to. I mean,
Yeah.
we're critical, but there are some good things about it.
For those of you who want to donate to Connor's Cure, it's connorcure.org. Connorscure.org. They accept all forms of. It's going to a good cause.
Yeah.
And let's keep Connor the Crusher's memory alive for the next 12 years.
Right on, Connor.
and on into the future. Rest in peace, little dude.
Rest in peace.
He did. Triple H lost to him clean though, so I mean,
Yes,
he's
he
got
did.
that on his record.
That's right.
He don't lose to many people clean.
That's right.
Ask Shawn Michaels.
Oh,
Hit us
get
with the
outta
next
here.
one, please. And then Linda came in. So
F it.
there is a lot of debuts.
Yes.
A roster
Call-ups
call-ups.
from NXT.
Like I said earlier, I don't know if I said it on camera. I don't think I
I
did.
don't believe so.
Ethan Page, Sol Ruka, and Ethan Page, Sol Ruka, and Joe Hendry,
Oh,
Raw, Ricky Saints, Blake Monroe, and
Fatalist
JC Jane with her two cohorts. I can't think. Jasmine, or no, Jasmine's the one that left.
Yeah.
Whatever that one's name is, and Fallon Henley. All, of course, like you said, Fatal Influence.
Fatal
You can't
Influence.
take one without taking all of
Yeah.
them. It's just the way it is. Ricky Saints is set to debut Friday night.
Hell
Blake
yeah.
Monroe set to debut in the upcoming weeks.
Well, we do love Blake Monroe. And we do love Ricky Saints.
Ricky Saints over there to be a buffer for Cody is fucking great.
Obviously, yeah.
Matches will be phenomenal.
Sean Spears still in NXT?
Sean Spears is in NXT.
Call
Yes.
him up.
I agree.
Call him up.
Him and the Cullen would be cool to
Call
be
him up.
But with call-ups,
There come.
it's that part of the show. That's with the next one, Big Bad John.
There come releases.
Releases. It is WrestleMania release week. Go ahead and keep that up there for
This
me, Johnny.
is sort of.
Sweet Tea, do you have the list?
I will here in a minute.
Okay, she's going to pull up the list of the full names.
I've got it.
All right, go ahead and shout off some of those names.
Bo Dallas, Nikki Cross, Joe Gacy, Eric Rowan, Dexter Loomis, Kerry Sang, Motor City Machine Guns, Aleister Black, Zelina Vega, Santos Escobar, Zoe Stark, Alba Fire, Apollo Crews, Andre Chase, Dante Chen, Tyra May Steele, Chris Island, Tyreek, I can't say that last name, Trill London, Serena Linton, Luca Cristiano, Malik Blade, and Tyson DuPont.
Goodness.
The 23 names released for WrestleMania 24 names for Black Saturday, as it's being called again. That's the time of the year. Releases take place this time of the year after WrestleMania every year. There has been one thing that's going on right now in the news. If you want to go ahead and hit the next picture there, Johnny. There is one of the names on that list, Kairi Sane.
Yeah.
Who was in the middle
Of a
of
storyline.
a storyline with Asuka in a build that would have seen the greatest pop, is now a We Want Kyrie hashtag trending worldwide. Wrestling fans, wrestlers, the entire female locker room. Jackie Redmond posted We Want Kyrie, and WWE made her take it down.
Yeah.
And when they did, every member of the women's locker room, Rhea Ripley, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, all of them went on there with hashtag We Want Kyrie and said, you can't take it, you can't make us all take them down.
That's fair.
Also, Alexa Bliss sending a very heartfelt message to Nikki Cross.
Yeah.
Thanking her for the friendship and everything that they've had over the years. Nikki Cross is a big one for me. I'm upset about a lot. But Kyrie, hopefully the R-Truth angle works, but what this is going to prove is that the R-Truth angle doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Obviously.
Because if they don't hire her back, then they give away the fact that the wrestler, it wasn't the fans that brought R-Truth back. He was already brought back, and it was all a gimmick.
Agreed.
And they can't do that twice unless they actually hire her back.
Right.
If they do that, they show their hand. If they don't do that, they also show their hand.
Yeah.
WWE has backed themselves into a corner with releasing some of this talent is just ridiculous. That some people still have jobs, and that now some people don't. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Ridiculous. But anyways, hit us with the next one. Hey, it's that time of the show.
Boop, boop, boop,
All
boop,
right,
boop.
look at me in my sexy face. What is that tattoo, Johnny? What does that say? Summon something?
I can't.
It says the comment is all. You know what? Fun little detail for the people at home. I'll send you a free item on me if you can tell me what my tattoo on my arm says without cheating. And I know if you cheated. Put it in the comments. Anyway, my final thought. Go ahead and answer the next one. This is the big release for me. Aleister Black, I kind of saw coming. Zelina Vega, I saw coming. Now, I'm not going to say I didn't see the writing on the wall, because everyone seemed to agree the same way.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to say this personally. A huge Bray Wyatt fan, have been forever.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that the negativity towards the Wyatt Six, negativity towards somebody wanting to take their brother's vision and wanting to keep that memory of his brother and those characters of his brother alive, anyone would be proud to have a brother like that.
Agreed.
The problem I have with this isn't the fact that the WWE the fact that they let them go. The fact I have a problem with is that they ruined something that could have been special. Them coming in was special. It was something that no one had seen. It was inventive. It was innovative. And then they made after that, they ruined it. They literally did nothing with it. They had now, and then when I got Bo Dallas getting hurt. He got hurt. So they went away and they built the House of Wyatt. The Wyatt Six Knights Hollywood Scarefest thing that they did. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They went out and they built that in their time, and then they brought them back. Had a second opportunity to do something memorable. WrestleMania season. You know what I mean? Bray's been gone now for 2 years.
Yeah.
It's time. And they had the perfect opportunity. Not only did they blow off a 13-month storyline between them and the MFTs on SmackDown, not only did they blow it off, Solo Sikoa didn't beat Uncle Howdy. They had Tama Tonga hit Uncle Howdy with the finish and let Solo cover him for the 3 count. They buried them. They buried them on their way out for no reason other than the fact that the fans liked them, and there was a lot of fans out there that are very upset.
Yeah.
That you asked us, you told us, hey, we're gonna let them do this. We're gonna let them do the creepy gimmick that we've missed since the Undertaker's been gone, and the Undertaker kids has been gone since '96, back when they killed the Undertaker's original gimmick. The supernatural gimmick. 2000, 99, 2000, when they started doing the ministry.
Yeah.
They started going real fucking hokey with it.
Yeah.
Before he was riding motorcycles to the ring. And this, that, and the other. The spooky shit that was fun. The Godfather, who was fun as Papa Shango. All these gimmicks were fun. They were horror gimmicks. That's what they were supposed to be. Abyss. One of the greatest horror gimmicks ever. Kane.
Mankind.
Sam Loomis.
Yeah, Dexter Loomis.
As Sam
Shaw.
That we were talking about earlier.
Boogeyman?
The Boogeyman.
The Boogeyman totally counts.
It's
I never
one
saw
of
him wrestle, but I saw these backstage skits.
Well, he's the
with him,
Boogeyman,
so-
and he's coming to get you.
what better way of wasting talent?
Liquid Death, not a sponsor.
Because as we go through this, it's not just Bo Dallas. Nikki Cross, who's a 10-plus year vet in the WWE locker room, hasn't been used correctly at all. She should have been defending the Wyatt Six's honor in wrestling matches. They should have had her in Mexico going at them fucking crazy gimmicks. It would have fit down there. They
all
teased
should
them
have
wrestling.
been while Bo Dallas was hurt. They all should have been wrestling.
They teased them attacking the AAA Tag Team Champions, and then they did nothing with it.
Yeah, that's the thing that gets me, is that gimmick would work perfectly for AAA.
Not only that, have them show up at TNA.
Yeah.
Have him be the gimmick like Sting.
Mm-hmm.
Is he in the rafters this week?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know where he's at.
Yeah, that would have
Where's
got...
the lantern going to turn on?
It should have been the same way on SmackDown every week. It should have been a glimpse of them up in the catwalk or in the back of people's promos, just chilling and watching.
Yep.
Instead, they took something that was so special and they ruined it.
They could have
creatively.
even made them something like Danhausen.
Yeah.
How he's kind of like...
Putting him in with the Wyatt Six would have been natural. And it would have been that 6th member that would have been kind of fun.
While I know that a lot of places aren't going to go for the idea of bringing all of them in together,
AEW would.
AEW both would and probably should.
Yeah.
because that gimmick would get over well with their audience.
It
They'd
would
be well
be
received.
a nod to Brody.
Nod to Brody. That was going to be my next point.
Yep.
I don't know. I hate to see everybody lose their jobs like that.
Rowan.
Yeah.
One of the best big men in the business.
Yeah.
Him and Luke Gallows are up there in my top 5.
Yeah, you can't find a job for Eric fucking Rowan.
How about Joe Gacy? The guy is built like Bray Wyatt, who can do handstand bounces off the ropes and
You know
shit.
who he reminds me of? Marty the Moth Martinez.
Yes.
My guy.
He was a tag team partner with Marty on the independent circuit. But yeah, he did the gimmick where he, what was it, Schism, where he got Ava Raine over.
I like the insanity bit that he did with
Dijak, when he put him in the cell and was trying to get him to admit shit, and ended up being Bray that ended up, or Bo that ended up releasing him from a straitjacket and shit, which was the build-up. Just the build-up to the Wyatts alone.
It's like
something we hadn't done since Jericho.
It's like they did all this creative stuff and forgot that they had to do other stuff after the entrance.
Well, they let them build so far, but I believe TKO is responsible for probably 90% of these releases. And I think it's a power play to tell Triple H that I can fire whoever the fuck we want to, whenever we want to, and if you don't want that to happen, fall the fucking line.
Well, they got to make more. They got to make room for 30 more Samoans.
Yeah, we've got to bring in Zilla and his 12 cousins.
Yeah,
because that's what's important in wrestling. You know, not gimmicks that actually can reach out and touch people. You know what I mean? The Wyatt gimmick, period, has always been my favorite because it always walked the unwalked path. It's been something that he's built since NXT. Back when he had Husky fucking Harris as a name. Coming out talking about the yellow-eyed demon who lived in the forest that had the blonde hair but the big teeth. He built the Fiend since NXT.
Yeah.
All of his promos, you went back and he said, well, go to this promo and listen to this line. Go to this promo and listen to this line. And this promo. It was all the shit that he had been building for years for the Wyatt Six. He had been teasing them all along. And when he got the opportunity, he got sick. And they had the opportunity, and they made so much money.
Yeah.
They made so much money off the Wyatt Six name. WWE did to just drop it like this is disrespectful not only to them but to the fans.
It's hard to think about the fact that this was meant. I guess my frustration comes from
not just these guys.
A bunch of these guys were released, and then obviously we have the tragic passing of Bray Wyatt, and then the WWE gets behind the idea of following through with Wyatt's plan, creating the Wyatt Six, right? Of which Bo was going to be a regular member and not Uncle Howdy, or he was going to be Uncle Howdy and Wyatt being the sixth member.
The Fiend was the
sixth member.
Yeah.
So they greenlighted anyway, and then they let them debut together. They give them a good little kick in the ass to get them going, and then they just fall off, and now they're all gone.
They just leave it alone.
Who was in charge when it started? Who was in charge when it ended? That's what I want to know.
Well, Triple H put a lot of where I'm putting this behind the documentary.
Yeah.
It was Triple H and Bo Dallas, and I'm telling you, it looks like a power play. I think Triple H pissed off TKO.
Oh, it smells like a power play. All these releases.
It sounds like he pissed him off with the Cody promo.
Yeah.
And the telling CM Punk, they want you to cut a pipe bomb. And he went out and went, well, when you ask for something, you should be ready for what it's going to be, because I don't come out here and just cut pipe bombs.
But Cody did the same thing.
Yeah, well, that's my point.
You know.
But Triple H allowed it.
Yeah.
And I think that's TKO going, hey, man.
Yeah.
This is the deal.
You fired your shot. Now this is our shot.
Yeah, I can't release Cody Rhodes because he's champion.
But I can release all of his friends.
But I can release all the ones that people like.
And releasing Alba Fire is crazy to me. That's like an insane move for NXT. That's
Zelina Vega is stupid, and her saying TKO is the one that called to fire her is bullshit. WWE's branch of that should have been the ones to fire her, not TKO.
Well, it's probably the financial department.
It smells like it. If it smells like a piece of shit and it looks like a piece of shit, it's probably a piece of shit.
TKO?
Yeah. Here's the deal, and I said it earlier, and I'll put it on film and say it again. I almost would like Vince McMahon to buy it back.
Almost.
If I knew that this kind of shit, if this is a power play, the do what I say or I'll fucking spank you,
Yeah.
It's petty.
is worse than Vince McMahon.
Agreed.
Because
You know
now
what?
you're not only playing with people behind the scenes, you're playing with people who make you money.
Tony Khan made an offer on the WWE. I think it was
Yes.
like $14 billion or whatever. We should do a retrospective of what it would look like if Tony Khan would have wanted to buy it. Be 900 fucking wrestling shows. But we'll talk about that next week.
Well, pay-per-views would be nine hours long.
They already are for AEW.
What do you mean next week? You won't be here next week.
I won't be here next week,
I'll be here.
but I'll be here the week after.
I'll be here next week.
Yeah, but you're gonna forget that.
No, I won't.
With my boobies
Yes,
out.
you
and
No, I
everything.
won't.
Yes, you will.
I'll remember it.
No, you won't.
No, I won't.
What is next? When is? We'll talk. I got something I need to ask you.
Copy.
But anyway, so Wyatt's being fired sucks.
Yeah.
Aleister Black and the rest being fired sucks.
Yep.
Santos Escobar shocking to me. He was just doing a good run in AAA. Him and Wagner Jr. were killing it.
Hey, you know what though? Santos is free in case Lucha Underground comes back.
Or AAA
King
wants him
Cuerno.
back again, didn't he? Go and then come. No, he hasn't. He never got to go.
Yeah.
They stopped him from going.
Which is insane to me.
Yeah, he re-signed an extension and then they let him go anyway.
They're dumb, man.
Well, like I said, WWE re-signed the extension, and I'm gonna guess TKO's the one that let him go.
I'm sure it was.
I'm gonna guess it's their cuts, and I'm gonna say Triple H probably doesn't have a choice.
Yep. Well,
Which
ladies and gentlemen,
sucks.
thank you for tuning in. As always, find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown. Follow us on X at ProWrestlingTD. Send us an email at ProWrestlingThrowdown@gmail.com. Follow us on TikTok at ProWrestlingThrowdown1. And check out streamlabs.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown for all of
Seriously.
your Pro Wrestling Throwdown merchandise needs. I'm Caleb Black. This is Luke the Big Dog
Also,
Williams.
don't forget hashtag We Want Kyrie.
Hashtag We Want Kyrie. Hashtag
TKO sucks. Big donkey balls.
Hashtag Keep It in the Ring.
Hashtag PWT. Hashtag PPs. Hashtag Want to see my back?